say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Special thanks to Skylar Cole for that lovely performance of the national anthem. We'll be right back, folks. Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. Allie, take it away.
Well, Bam Adebayo grew up with his mom in a single-wide trailer. He said, quote, "I watched her struggle, and as I got older, I started thinking she doesn't deserve this. My whole devotion became getting her out of that trailer." And Brian, with this max extension in 2020, he said, quote, "Knowing that she's set for life is such a stress reliever."
Great story, Allie. Thanks. Well, RJ, you were a lottery pick. What's that pressure like early in the season for these guys?
Well, yes, I was a lottery pick. I was lucky number 13. Some great 13s. Karl Malone, Kobe Bryant, Tyler Hero, Jalen Rose. It's intense being that 13th pick. You've got pressure from yourself, your family, your teammates. But despite all that, now is the time when your performance counts the most.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. The core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Clay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney. And for the Heat, Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the 3. Curry from deep three-point land. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night. Lowry, the pass to Hero. Adebayo, a screen on Thompson to the inside. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Hero.
The explosiveness off the screen. I mean, Bam's so good at knowing where to roll to after setting picks. Yeah, and Kyle Lowry has always used his stocky build to his advantage. But coming into this season, the Heat said he'd have to address his conditioning.
No, he's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now here's Adebayo. Basket's good. Adebayo's got his second basket of the game.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
Grant, we saw in last year's playoffs, the hamstring injury hampered Lowry.
It really did. I mean, he plays a physical style, getting in there and taking charges. And as he enters his late 30s, staying in peak condition could help him withstand the rigors of the season.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Lowry finds Butler. That one is off. Looney with some nice D. And a deep 3 from Curry. Jimmy Butler with a rebound.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Curry against Lowry. Adebayo sets a screen. Off target with the 3. The Warriors have gone 1 for 3 so far. Green, the pass to Curry. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Curry's got 5.
The minute that Steph Curry steps into an arena, he is in his range.
Pass to Butler. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Now here's Adebayo. Got it. He's got 6.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Curry, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs, Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
Now here's Wiggins. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Pass to Thompson. Here's Looney. Clock at 6. Curry. Curry with another miss.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Adebayo against Looney. And Andrew Wiggins gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. A big group substitution here for Miami. Dedmon's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Robinson comes in for Martin. Strus, he's checked in for Hero. And Vincent is subbed in for Lowry. 32 seconds left to play in the first. Dedmon, a screen on Green. Shot clock at 6. Wiseman with a steal. Poole outside. Takes the 3. And it's Miami with a rebound. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
Last season, they got swept in a 2-game season series against this opponent. I'm sure they're looking for payback tonight.
For sure, this is a team that feels like they should never be swept in a season series by anyone, but especially when it's one of the heavy hitters from the other conference.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. It's the Heat. They're up by 1. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
The Heat with the lead. So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. Wiseman is out there with JaMychal Green. Then it's Moody. Then it's Jordan Poole. And it's Kuminga in at the 3. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler.
That was an, okay, let's say that was an odd play. You don't see missed connections like that too often.
Now here's Poole. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Miami is very efficient. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, you want to maximize your offense in all the different ways in your menu without feeling like you're taking turns. I don't think anyone would say that about our team. They're an unselfish group that likes sharing the ball, and they enjoy each other's success. Brian?
Allie, thank you. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Poole, the pass to Kuminga. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Kuminga's got his first 2 points of the night.
Not an ideal start for them. The shots were dropping, but they're definitely surging now and could open this lead up even more.
Here's Adebayo. Uses the glass on the layup. Adebayo's got a
Nice feed inside, saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
And finished off by Adebayo.
Trading the lead back and forth, Neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Poole shot is off.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Down low. Here's Adebayo. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Wiseman pass to Poole. He shoots. He hits the back iron and sinks it. The Heat have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here's Vincent, guarded by Poole. Dedmon. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
It seemed like any time they strung together a few baskets, they just went ice cold so quickly.
So Miami going with an almost entire new group here. Martin, he's checked in for Dedmon. Butler comes in for Robinson. Tyler Hero's checked in for Strus. And it's Lowry in for Vincent. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Green's checked in for Green. Wiggins comes in for Kuminga. Thompson, he's checked in for Moody. And it's Curry in for Poole. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Here's Curry. Adebayo with the rejection.
What a menacing swat by Bam, letting them know there are no easy shots when he's around.
Butler passes to Lowry. A leaner. And it's Wiseman with the rebound.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Looney's checked in for the Warriors. For Miami, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Pass to Lowry. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Butler, a screen on Curry. Back to Butler. Shoots over Wiggins. Again, the Heat misses. The Warriors trailing. And here's Curry. No luck on that one.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Heat out in front. They're up by 3. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Coach, it's been a hard-fought game. A lot of hustle plays. What gets you over the hump in the second half?
Well, we just have to keep on grinding. That's what this kind of game is like. In many ways, it feels like a playoff game. But those plays right there, ball in the air, ball on the floor, we gotta make sure we're dominating those areas and then make some plays.
We'd love to see playoff intensity there in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
And we thank you for joining us at halftime. The Golden State Warriors are in a closely contested game.
These guys have the worst shot selection in shot selection history. You don't shoot in the low 30s by chance. Absolutely no discipline. Anything they see, they're just going for it.
Kind of sounds like you at the buffet, big fella, right? Give me some of this, give me some of that, give me some of this, give me some of that.
As long as you're paying, Ernie.
And let's take a moment to shift gears. Check out the upcoming schedule.
And for that matchup with the Hornets, I bet they've been looking forward to this one. I mean, a chance to take down a higher-ranked team and show us what they're capable of.
Hopefully the challenge of this matchup brings out the best in. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. It's been a clinic out there by Bam Adebayo.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far.
Yeah, you know, after a couple down years with key players injured, it's safe to say the Golden State Warriors are back.
On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. And the Warriors shooting just 33% so far in this game. Lowry against Curry. Pass to Thompson. Three-pointer off the mark. The Warriors are back to contending for championships.
Yes, they are. A testament to their perseverance and belief in themselves. They knew once they got healthy, they would be a threat. And they've been a fun team to watch as they get back to form.
Here's Butler. 6 to shoot. And the bucket is good. Now it's a 7-point Heat lead.
Not the most effective pick, but he salvages the play with a terrific move.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Brian, for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
Yeah, he's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that. Adebayo finds Lowry. And denied! He sends it right off the glass.
Embracing his role as a leader for this squad, Lowry recognizes the importance of this in terms of developing his teammates.
First free throw is good. And the three-point shot, so important, Richard. That's something you added after you came into the league. What was that process like?
Well, look, as the game tilted that direction, it was no secret. You have to put in that time. But what I try and tell people is that it took me 3 years before I was able to even become a consistent three-point shooter, and another 5 before I became a good one. So as long as you're putting in the work, you're going to see the results.
Those who evolve are those who stay around.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
Poole shot is off.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Fires from deep. And Lowry is good for 3. Lowry's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, Lowry can just pepper you with shots from the arc. He's got a talent for finding and making those looks.
Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end.
Strus the pass to Lowry. Ooh, rejected by Wiseman. And they'll get another chance. Here's Dedmon. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Heat lead by 9.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
1:19 left in the third. Poole with the ball. Strus covering. Martin outside. Inside. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Curry finds Wiggins. Wiseman with it. Back to Wiggins. Green with a screen on Butler. Wiggins passes to Green. The kick out to Poole. Wiggins from long range. He's off on that one. For Miami, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Butler on the wing, hounded by Wiggins. Butler passes to Lowry. And the 3 off target.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
Pass to Curry. From deep. Strus grabs the miss.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Here's Butler. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. And so it's Miami. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. Back to the game after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was the choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for the Warriors, Poole and Thompson man the backcourt. Moody is out there with Jonathan Kuminga, and it's Green in at the 5 down low.
Well, Ian, that's what you get when you go for style points with a fadeaway, and look, he paid the price.
Pass to Adebayo. Here's Vincent. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Back to Hero. Lets it go from deep. He can't get it to go. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. It's Poole on the wing. Thompson with it. The 3-ball connects from downtown.
This is something that Clay works on all the time, even though he is already elite at it. He readies himself to fire once he catches that ball.
Here's Hero. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
Here's Thompson. Adebayo grabs the board. Well, the Heat's shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Pass to Hero. Back to Adebayo. Adebayo sets a screen. Here's Vincent. And finished off by Adebayo.
And just an effective offensive talent. Adebayo plays so hard, and that's really what drives his game.
Now Thompson, he's guarded by Hero. The fadeaway. Thompson with another miss. The Heat have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Let's go with a 3. And it's Poole with a rebound. And the Warriors shooting just around 32% from the field. Pass to Thompson. Shoots over Hero. That doesn't go either for Thompson. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Here's Vincent. Hero on the wing. And he lobs it up to the rim. And finished off by Adebayo.
Oh, it's almost scary watching Adebayo throw it down. Incredible natural power.
Timeout called, the Warriors. They trail by 12. 1:35 left in the fourth. Different look for Miami. Martin, he's checked in for Robinson. Strus comes in for Hero. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Vincent. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Green. Draymond Green comes in for Kuminga. Wiggins, he's checked in for Moody. And it's Curry in for Poole. A minute 35 left in the fourth. And here's Curry for three. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Lowry. Outside Strus. Over Wiggins. Strus' shot is off.
I think the defender really affected that shot.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Heat.
And of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And what a huge performance it was for Bam Adebayo.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
And I think Andrew Wiggins is a great example of how positions have changed. Came into the league playing a lot of the 2. Now we see him at times playing a bunch at the 4.
That free throw no good.
Yeah, the first overall pick in 2014, Andrew Wiggins has carved out a nice career as a scoring wing.
A different look for Miami. Dedmon's checked in for Adebayo. Robinson comes in for Butler. And Vincent is subbed in for Lowry. Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Moody comes in for Klay Thompson. So he comes up empty, missing both. So it's Miami now. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Pass to Martin. Clock at 4. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Curry. A shot to stop the drought. The long-distance 3 is buried.
Few do it better than Curry. The range of his shooting is practically in a league of its own.
So it's the Heat winning this one easily. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Jimmy, it seemed like the defensive end was where this game was decided. What was the key there?
That everybody locked into the scouting report, and we had a lot of guys that could switch and guard up one-on-one, take that challenge. But I think, man, all in all, we just played incredible.
That versatility is going to pay off all season. Thanks so much, Jimmy.
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. This is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. Last but not least, here is your New Balance Player of the Game, Bam Adebayo.